How has this season, everything you've gone through, how has that prepared you for this next level of the playoffs?
Yeah, well, I think for me personally, I think there's a couple of steps, this year. Obviously starting and then, playing more and more and then going back to center and then the game starts speeding up and then towards the end of the season it's almost like playoffs, it's intense games, push for the playoffs, everybody's in a race for it. So, and now it's the next step of, actually playing in the playoffs. So, like I said, I went through a lot, I think the past 2 years, both on ice off the ice. So I'm really excited for this next step.
You feel the playoff series, gritty, dirty, everything like that, this suits your style of play, your game?
Yeah. I mean, I think anybody who's watched me play this year, who didn't know me, I think they know it's kind of part of my game. I don't shy away from going in the corners and battling and one-on-one and tough and stuff like that. So I'm excited for it.
You had some pretty good games against the Capitals yourself individually this year. Do you remember any of those games, and was it kind of a fun style to play against them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily remember each game and stuff like that, but 82 games is a lot of games to remember. But they're a good challenge. I mean, whenever you play a good team like that, it's a good challenge. You have to concentrate, and it's not anything different now. They're the same team we played last time they were here. Really good team with a lot of good players, and it's going to be a good challenge.
I do believe you scored one goal in front of your dad in D.C., possibly. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah. It was the father's trip.
Right, yeah. Pretty good.
What effect on your development do you think it's been playing next to Brad?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the start of the year, just making the team, seeing him, I wasn't necessarily playing on his line, but just seeing how he worked in practice and how he took care of his body in the gym and stuff like that. I learned a lot, and then playing with him, he wants me to play well, so we talk a lot off the ice, stuff we can do on the bench too, and draw plays up and stuff like that. So, I've learned a lot from a guy like him.
You just learned a lot from watching him?
Yeah, I think you can learn a lot just from watching him. I mean, there's a lot of guys in this room that you can learn a lot from, and he's one of them. And then after that, just pick his brain a little bit, see what he thinks about some plays and stuff like that. And then, you have different opinions, and he's a smart guy. He knows what he's talking about. So.
What does he do so well that you might stand there as a young player and say, "Wow, I can't believe I just saw that"?
I think, if we're talking, during games, I think it's just he's unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do. You never know if he's going to pass or if he's going to shoot. That's one thing he's told me to, get better at, trying to, nobody knows if you're going to pass it or shoot it, just always being unpredictable.
Hey, Pierre, Torts says one of the things that makes you a good player is that you don't get distracted by the extracurriculars. How hard is that during a best-of-7 series as opposed to one of 82? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
because you're a physical player, I'm sure they try to come back at you.
Yeah, maybe, but it's just one game at a time. That's what I learned from, this season and everything. Obviously, we might play them 7 games in a row, but it's still just 7 games of hockey. You just apply the same things to every game, and the mistakes you made from the games before, you just try to correct that. But it's just playing hockey at the end of the day.